you can push back on this, guys, in the comment section. My advice to women...
Something kind of clicked in my head that does make sense because they vicariously live through confident men who are good looking, and think the same way they do. Like, oh.
What was your biggest surprise from the things that leveled up the guys here?
There was one girl that said a 3, he's a 5. And I'm like, then she dressed it as a 6.
Ruslan.
We're going to have a very important conversation that I need to get Michael's input on, okay?
The birds and the bees.
The birds and the bees, okay? Okay, I'm not sure if you heard of this study, okay? There's a study that came out from OkCupid. It's a dating site.
Okay.
And they found out that women find 80% of men below average looking.
Yo, what?
Women find 80% of men below average looking.
Yo, that's crazy.
Okay.
What women did they ask?
They surveyed where women swipe on apps.
Okay.
And the data from different apps.
Okay.
And based on that data, they're saying that most women find 80% of men below average, which is fascinating when you factor in that 80% of men can't be below average. That's how averages work, right?
I can let you know right now that I am above average looking.
Okay. You're a very handsome fella.
Thank you. I was waiting. Okay. I thought he was going to disagree. I was going to be like, yo, for real? I think I'm a pretty good looking dude.
You are a handsome fella,
Thanks,
right?
Man. Thanks,
but the interesting part is how men rate women is the opposite.
Yeah.
Right? So men tend to find more women attractive. So not only do women on average get 20 times more likes than men, 20 times.
Well, that makes sense.
But they are also far more judgmental than men. So granted, this is on apps. And the vast majority of women are in blissful ignorance of this fact. OkCupid is not the first dating website to do similar studies. Other websites and apps have done similar studies with same or near same results. Other studies have had guys taking up fake accounts and showing off a very attractive guy, but with total-ish personality and attributes in the profile just to have a ton of women get hits, right? So basically, if you're a Chad, if you're a good-looking guy, you're going to have success in the modern dating market, right?
Okay.
And then there's the other quote-unquote 80% that are viewed as below average.
Okay.
Okay. So you are single. You're not married yet, right?
I'm not married, but I'm taken.
You're taken.
Yeah.
And so I want to show you this video and get your input on this because I found this video extremely fascinating. So women rate guys on a scale of 1 to 10, and then they throw different curveballs in this. And you guys will be astonished to see what things, according to this selective sample, that men and women are finding improving attraction. You ready to have your mind blown?
Yeah, let's watch.
Okay.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Courtney Ryan, and today I have a group of girls who are going to be giving ratings for men 1 through 10. So I'm going to give them a number and then a little fun tag along to go along with it to see if it increases the guy's attractiveness or decreases the guy's attractiveness. So
you got everybody's keeping up, right?
Yeah, the concept.
The concept is very straightforward. Guy is this, but if he had this, what would it look like?
Money, cars, clothes. Yeah.
Let's get into it.
No. But hold on. It's not that shallow. Right? So again,
it just comes off shallow. It comes off like the beginning is like, okay, hey.
Yes. But if we're talking bottom 80% of men aren't found to be attractive, these are some interesting things that women find attractive. So this is Courtney Ryan. Okay, let's run it.
What up, Court?
He's a 4, but he's rich. That's all you know about him.
I'll go 7.
6.
Oh my God.
A 4.
Hey, she a real one. She a real
So
one.
he's like a 7. 8.
He's a 5. He's a 3, but he's really funny.
Okay, like a 5. Or no, like a 6.
Okay.
I was about to say, there's no way I jumped
keep
2
him at a 3.
points.
7. Yeah, I love a fun
Thank
guy.
you. You're a real one.
Oh, that's good. 3, funny. Easily a 6.
There we go.
He's a 6.
Be real.
A 7.
There we
He's a
go.
6, but he's super.
Okay. So far, what are you thinking?
Shallow.
The shallow on the first end.
Yes.
But the second end, he's a 3, but he's really funny.
I heard a myth about people that are funny is if you make a girl laugh, she's too busy with laughing with her eyes closed to pay attention to how ugly you are. So that's why she like it's a.
That was great. You know what I what I got to hit him with? You know what I got? You know my favorite drop?
What? Where's that from? I forgot.
It's from Mad TV.
Yeah.
From
Yo,
Mad TV.
Shout out Mad TV, Jordan
Yes.
Field, baby.
Okay, so he's a 3, but he's funny. Doubled someone's value. Were you expecting that?
There was one girl that said he's a 3, he's a 5, and I'm like, then she just adjusted it to 6. But that first reaction is crazy. If a guy is funny, that means that he's interesting and he can keep you laughing and keep things fun, lighthearted, and not too serious. And he's not corny. He's not a jerk. Like if he makes you laugh, he's a good guy.
Okay.
Not across the board, but you know what I mean.
Okay. Here's the next one. He's a 6, but he's super fit.
Fit.
9.
9.
Shallow, bro. This is crazy. And the crazy thing is, I'm not even trying to be that guy, but I'm gonna be that guy. Half the girls on here are not even that cute to be talking like that. That's nuts. That's crazy. I know is that shallow of me? Is that shallow? Not shallow. Is that like weird of me?
I don't know if that's shallow, but it's just an interesting assessment that you're like, yo, she's not even that attractive.
Nah, it's not even. It's like, yo, you talking a lot of caca to be looking like a 4.
Oh, you called her a 4? You go your Kevin Samuels right now? You're average at best.
Listen. If she rated
Michael
me,
says
she would
she's
rate
average
me,
at best.
No, if she rated me, she'd probably rate me like a 3 or a 4, which I'm not. I'm definitely 8 and above. Just wanted to point that out. But I
like the confidence.
I would definitely give the same energy back to her and be like, yo, if I'm this, then you're definitely that. 100%.
Okay.
Continue with the video.
Let's go.
You like fit guys, don't you?
I love a good fit guy.
I love a good fit guy.
A 7.
Yeah, there we go. Come on, be
I'm
real.
gonna leave it at a 6 because sometimes super fit is too fit for me.
He's an 8.
She said 8. Sometimes super fit's too fit. Okay.
An 8.
He's a 9, but he has long nails.
All right, what you think? He's a 9, but he has long nails.
I will say that nails is a good sign for hygiene. If you have dirty long nails, then you probably don't wipe your butt right.
Whoa. That's an interesting connection you made there. All right, so
Case study.
Case study. All right, so what do you think? He's a 9. He's a 9, but he has long nails. Not even dirty nails, just long nails.
Oh, I said long and dirty. My bad.
Oh, like a 2. I can't do that.
A 2.
Ugh. Oh, 7.
5.
Oh, gross. 2. He's a 6.
He's a 5, but he's super stylish and dresses well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Super stylish and dressed well.
That's me.
What do you think? You think how important you think this is?
Dressing well is definitely at least 2 points, maybe even 3 if you dress really well. I think it's 3 points. If you're a 5, you could at least be a 7 or an 8.
Okay. All right, let's see what the verdict is.
7.
6. I don't really care about style.
7.
Oh, well then he's an 8.
7.
He's a 10, but he's short.
Okay.
Oh, Short Kings. Where you at, Short Kings?
Okay. So, do you remember the point jump, Michael, from someone who's a 5 to someone that's super fit?
Yeah.
Now, think about what's being said here. Okay? This man is a 10. Okay? This man is a 10. How much you think this is going to lose the points? How many points?
I don't even want to guess. I think it's gonna hurt my feelings. I don't even know.
Yeah, I mean, what are you talking about? You're above 6 foot. Why would it hurt your feelings?
I'm saying I know people that are great human beings that are 5'2". I just feel bad for
as
them.
well. Okay.
I just feel bad for them.
How tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
I'm 5'10.5".
Oof. Perfect height.
All right, guys. Let's see.
Did
She said did she say a 1? She didn't say a 1.
She didn't say a 1, bro.
She couldn't have said a 1. Hold on.
but he's short.
A 1.
Maybe listen, some girls might not like looking down on their men. I get it. But a 1 is ridiculous. That's not even a statement. You're just being a jerk.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal. I mean, unless she's really tall.
Let's see. I wish I could
Would
see
the number
how tall
change
she
that you
is.
give for that one if he was shorter than you versus just maybe 5'7"? Like
Yeah.
how tall are you?
I'm 5'3". So if he's shorter than me, he's a 1.
Okay, but say he's 5'7".
I get that.
And what was his original number?
1 is crazy though.
But yeah, he'd be like an 8.
7.
Still an 8. She says 7.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really need tall guys. So.
Do you need it or you want it?
He's
Is
like
that a
6'.
need or a
How
want?
tall are you?
She said 6.
I'm 5'10".
You
Oh,
tall.
okay. So
You
if he's
can't
shorter than
expect.
you,
Come
you
on.
Give him a lower rating.
Yeah.
What if he's 5'10"? What if he's the same height as you?
I don't know. He's gotta be taller.
You're the size of a
Okay.
college point guard. Let's relax.
He's a 6. But if he's my height or shorter, it goes down. But
Okay.
if he's,
Oh,
if he's
man.
taller than me in any kind of way, then he's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're pretty short, so that's not hard to beat, right?
Yeah.
I have a lot of short friends, but
I have
Let's
a
give
lot
two
of
different examples here. So one, maybe
don't
he's
know.
short, but he's not shorter than you.
if he's not shorter than me,
And how tall are you?
I'm 5'4" and 3/4. To be exact,
Emphasis on the 3/4.
I'm 5'5".
So say he's like 5'7" or 5'8".
He's a what?
a 10.
He's a 10. I'm gonna say 6.
Okay. What about he's shorter than you?
3.
wow.
I'm tall, so like when I think short, I think
Bro,
I think girls just don't like looking down
yeah, man.
at.
That's a massive L.
Yeah, I don't know. Have you seen Deuce Bigelow before? You ever seen him when
Yeah.
he dated the 7 foot? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a rare thing, man.
Wow. Okay.
like 5. I'm thinking like 5'3" immediately.
Okay. How
So-
tall are you?
5'7".
Okay.
Yeah. So if they're like 5'8", 5'9", and you said they were a 10,
Mm-hmm.
then they're probably an 8.
Okay. And then what about shorter than you?
Again, personal opinion. It's just what I'm just not attracted to shorter guys shorter than me, so I'm gonna go with a 5.
He's a
Yeah, I
7,
get
but
it.
he has a
Okay, that's
mustache.
fine. Preference.
He's a 4.
And you don't like the mustache?
No, no.
Okay.
Comfortable.
He's a 4, but he smells delicious.
I am a woman of smells. I love smells, so that can bring him up to a 6.
Mm.
An 8.
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. Yo, Michael, she said an 8 from 4 to 8 just on smell alone.
That means you have good hygiene, and if you got good cologne, bro, I'm telling you, the pheromones, whatever that is, can like.
Whoa. I wasn't expecting that big of a jump. I was not expecting that big of a jump.
Nah, 4 is definitely a big jump.
That's
but,
a massive jump.
But smells make sense.
Wow. Okay. Let's.
6.
He's a 6.
Okay. I love a guy that knows like a good cologne and wears a good cologne, so you're probably
Okay.
going up to a 6.
He's an 8, but he never makes the plans for dates.
0.
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
like
gosh,
that's like a
one.
man thing.
I hate that.
That's like a 5. That's a bummer. You know,
Yeah.
I hate to be disappointed, so 5.
Not lower,
Still
bro.
an 8. I can make plans.
Oh, yo, she lowers her standards. You
See,
have.
I like a
oh
man
my
that
God.
really just plans things out once in a while, so probably 6.
A 3.
He's 9, but follows thirst trap girls
Oh me.
on
all right.
likes at the. Okay. You
Yo,
said you?
Me. I don't follow thirst trap girls. But me and my girl had a conversation about this because I don't know if you remember. I used to wrestle, like professionally wrestle.
Uh huh.
And
Oh, that's
I-
right. Like WWE.
Yeah, and a lot of the professional wrestling women
Uh-huh.
are very much like that. Like they'll show their workout videos,
Uh-huh. Sure,
and
sure.
you know what I'm saying. Like nothing like crazy,
Yeah.
but definitely like bikini pics, like
Mm-hmm.
fit pics. And I would follow them. Would I like any of that? No, because you know I'm not trying to disrespect my girl. But I'd follow them, and she would like see me on my phone scrolling, and I'm like, oh, cool, whatever. Like I know this person, and it's like, nah, why are you following? Rah, rah, rah. And it's like I get it, but I know these people, and it's not even like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, I don't know. Like the liking stuff is a little weird for me.
Okay. So this says he's a 9, but he follows thirst trap girls and likes their photos. So he follows and likes their photos.
The like the photos is kind of crazy.
Okay, so let's see.
The 9, but he follows thirst trap girls on Instagram and likes their photos.
4.
Sheesh.
All right, he's a 2. I can't date a guy who's
Oof.
doing that.
He's an 8.
Oof, oofa
5.
doofa.
6.
1.
That's like a 6. If you're a 9, you shouldn't have to like follow thirst trap girls. Just go like pick
I
up-
agree.
All right, guys, that is all I have for this video. If you like
Okay. So what was your biggest surprise from the things that leveled up the guys here? What was your biggest shocker here?
The workout, though. Oh, he works out, so he went from a 6 to a 9 or
Okay.
something like that. The smell good thing I got, but some of them like dudes that can't plan stuff.
Uh-huh.
Some of them didn't lower the points a lot or at all, and I was like, guys that don't show initiative and that show like the desire to want to do stuff, it's kind of a bad sign. So I think it should be lower in points. But a lot of them are like, oh, it's okay. I mean, I'll plan it. And I'm like, oh, that's not trying to gender like put specific things towards people's gender. But I'm like, nah, I think you know, like the man should take initiative and want the desire to, you know what I'm saying, like take the girl out and you know what I'm saying, like,
okay.
yo, babe, I planned this out. I took the time out of my day and thought of you
Yeah.
to do something that I thought you would enjoy.
Yep.
Let's go do this. Like it shows that you're thinking of the woman and stuff like that. So
What was the thing that shocked you the most in terms of what decreased a man's attractiveness?
the nail thing was kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy, right?
A lot of them were like, oh, it was like he's a 7, he has long nails. 3. I'm like, yo, what? What if he's a great, like all these qualifications, he has a boat, he has a car, all these things, he has long nails. Oh, he's a 3. I doubt that.
I don't know, man. I think these things mean a lot to people. I'd say the one that surprised me the most was the smell thing, the jump.
Yeah, I mean,
smell
smells is great. If you stink, then that's like a big turnoff. You
Yeah.
could be good looking, and if you stink, that's
And then also the height. I didn't know women were this biased against height.
bro. It's like a thing. It's a thing, bro. Yeah,
That's wild, bro.
Like I think women just don't like looking down.
Yeah.
Like at their man. It's
Yeah.
like weird. They either want to be on the same level or look up.
Yeah.
I don't know why. But I've been taught my whole life. So I
Yeah.
don't- I
So
don't
here's
understand.
the thing that I think though, like if the bottom
Yeah.
80 if women find 80% of men unattractive according to these
Yeah.
dating apps,
Yeah.
those aren't a lot of things that need to be adjusted for a man to be perceived as more attractive.
Yeah.
Height you have no control over.
At all.
You have no control over height.
It's genetics. Is it genetics? No, it's like
It's part genetics and
Yeah,
part
yeah.
nutrition.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because you can be malnourished and just grow up to be short. But if you're a man and you know maybe you are short and you have strikes against you, you could take care of your fingernails. You can take care of your smell. You can work on. I think you could work on your personality and figure out what being funny is. In my
Yeah,
opinion, there's
fact.
some people that are naturally
Bro, being funny is such a like underrated trait
Mm-hmm.
for guys because it helps a lot if
Yeah.
you're funny.
You can learn to take initiative.
Yep, initiative is great. That's why I said if the guy plans it out, it's like a great thing because then it's like you don't have to try as hard because then it feels like somebody's not putting as much effort into the relationship as somebody else is.
Yeah. So I think the fitness thing is obvious, right? Like if you're a guy and you are overweight or you're not very fit, like if you're very skinny, you could put on muscle. If you're overweight, you can lose fat. Yes, it takes much longer and it's difficult, but it is one of those things that tips
Yeah.
the scale in your
Yeah.
favor.
For sure.
I think you're an interesting guy because I'm not,
Say it.
but I think you're naturally like a good looking guy.
Oh, thanks, man.
You know what I mean? You got a
Man.
great personality.
I'm light on the eyes.
You're funny. You take initiative.
I tried to do this.
Yeah. Don't do
My
that.
bad. My bad.
You take initiative, right?
Yeah.
You're a leader.
I try to be.
But even still, you're doing keto and you're like getting in shape in real time.
Yeah, I'm trying, man. I really am trying. But it's not even like for my girlfriend. It's more so like I'm just trying to get healthy
Yeah.
and make sure that I can live for my children and
Come on.
like break the curse of like diabetes and all that stuff
Yeah.
in my family. And I
Yeah.
think stuff like that starts with me. So I should probably lighten up on the potatoes and the
Yeah.
rice.
Yeah. But, I mean, again, Michael's in a committed relationship. We're just talking about someone who is over 6 foot,
Yep.
makes over 6 figures.
Talk
I don't
about
mean
it.
to put your business out there. Forgive me, Michael.
all good.
Over 6 foot, makes over 6 figures, is funny, is a leader, is assertive, has status. And I know you guys are like, oh, what is status? No, status matters. If you are Lecrae's DJ,
Amen.
right?
Amen. Amen.
if you are a high status person, but have you heard of the whole unless this is gonna sound weird, but this is a lot of the red pill stuff. Unless you're a 6'6" man, it's almost impossible for you to meet and be happy in a relationship. Have you? Heard?
I don't believe that.
Do you-
I
do you know
haven't
what-
heard of that, but I don't
do you
believe
know what that is?
No. Can you explain it to me?
So 6 foot tall, over 6 foot tall.
Okay.
Makes over 6 figures and
Okay.
has a 6-pack.
No, I don't have a 6-pack.
But you have 2 of the 3 going for you,
Yeah. I mean,
and you're in a committed relationship and you're happy.
I'm beyond happy. She's great.
Yeah.
Is that true?
That's the narrative. I actually don't think that's true.
That's nuts, bro. 666. That's the devil. They want you to believe that. That's not a thing.
Yeah. So if we know that things like hygiene,
Yeah.
things like fingernails, things like being assertive, things like being funny, I think funny oftentimes comes as a byproduct. And you could push back on this, but I think funny comes as a byproduct of being confident.
Yes.
And so confident that you could say the most unexpected thing.
Yes.
And because you're funny and
Yeah.
because you're confident and you have status, it'll hit.
100%. Like being funny is definitely confidence. Because it's like if you try to say something funny without confidence, then you could say the funniest thing ever. It's not funny. It's like Bill Burr. If Bill Burr doesn't have confidence when he's delivering a joke, it's not as funny.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
it's all about delivery, timing, confidence, like all that. So being funny is like.
But I would say there was a time where I was really trying to improve my spoken word poetry.
Yeah.
And I was like, I want to learn to be more funny. And I went and talked to a bunch of my comedian friends, and they defined it in the most simplest terms as being confident and saying the most unexpected thing.
Outlandish,
unexpected, over the top.
Yeah.
And so if you as a guy are watching this and you're like, yo, I don't have status, I don't make a lot of money, I am unconfident, I am overweight or whatever, right? And you are a part of the 80% that women, quote unquote, don't find attractive. Michael, where would you start? What advice would you have for the guys who would fall into that category?
That don't have one of the three or don't have any of the three?
None of the three. Like they've never had a girlfriend. They're struggling in dating. They want to find a wife, but they're struggling meeting girls. And we know here are the variables that women find attractive. Here are the variables that decrease your attractiveness.
Yeah.
What would you say start here?
Man, I would say start in getting to know yourself and like just like work on yourself. Like before you try to find interest in somebody else, I think you should work on yourself. Like get to know yourself emotionally, get to know yourself physically, like and build confidence and build those things with being around new people and be like doing different experiences. Like I think that all comes with like being around different personalities, being in different situations, being in different environments. I think all that helps with building confidence and like I would always suggest like just get out of your comfort zone. Don't always try to be in your comfort zone because I mean that doesn't really work sometimes, especially if you don't have any of those three. Because it's like you can't get in a relationship if you don't take care of yourself. How are you gonna help take care of somebody else if you can't take care of yourself? Then it's like financially, it's like, man, if you can't handle yourself responsibly financially, if you do intend to get married to this person or this woman, like how or man, like how do you, if you don't know how to be disciplined financially or learn how to make more money or like go on these avenues of trying to be financially free and all that stuff, how are you gonna do that with somebody else? Yeah, it's all about. I think you just start with just learning about yourself and learning more things. I think like learning, being more receptive, reading more books and things like that helps you gain knowledge and you go out more, you know, like be out with more people, different personalities, different people.
I would agree with you. And you said taking care of yourself. And I would say the most tangible thing, you guys might think I'm crazy, but y'all know where this is going. I say the most tangible thing, if a man has no status, no fitness, no money, isn't tall, I would say the foundational thing I would start with first, obviously surrender your life to Jesus and get in a local church foundationally, right? But I would say after that, I would actually say in what Mike LV said, taking care of yourself, I would say get fit. I would say get in shape. I would say start going to the gym, because going to the gym will instantly teach you the ability to delay gratification. It should teach you how to eat better if you understand how food works. And it'll teach you how to work for something today that you're not gonna see for 6 months to a year.
Talk about it.
If you could understand how to sow into something today that you're not gonna see for 6 months, that will completely revolutionize your thinking around things. And again, I'm speaking to men who you're striking out. If you are overweight or you're underweight or whatever, you can literally just start by putting on muscle, getting lean, getting shredded. By shredded, I mean under 15% body fat. And if you don't know what your body fat percentage is, go into your local GNC, buy a little supplement, and get your body fat measured. But if you can get under 15% body fat and you can put on some muscle, you can broaden those shoulders out, you can get the six packs, I think that will have a ripple effect because one, you're at a gym, you're around other people, you can expand your network.
And it builds your confidence too.
It builds your confidence.
Builds your confidence.
And it gives you the foresight of saying, if I do this now, I won't see results for 6 months or a year from now.
Yeah.
And that is applicable to building a business, developing a skill, starting a YouTube page, having a relationship, having a marriage. It teaches you patience.
Yeah.
And I think those are some of the most important attributes. And so, you know, hey, man, I feel for guys. I think a lot of guys are going through it. I think there's a lot that's confusing. I think there's this entire incel movement or the incelosphere. Have you heard about the incelosphere?
What is that? Please tell me what is that.
Are you ready for this?
Okay, I'm bracing myself.
Incels are men who are involuntarily celibate.
Incels are involuntary. Oh, like they're not by like 40-year-old virgin.
Yes.
Dang.
They're not Christian. They just can't. It's not that they're Christian and they're waiting for marriage. They can't get with a woman even though they want to.
Dang, that's unfortunate.
It's a whole It's a whole community online.
I don't like that. I don't think that should be a thing. I don't think people should be proud of that.
They're not. No, they're not proud of it.
I was about to say like I thought it was like a community like oh yeah.
No.
We're
It's
the
this.
incels.
It's this whole like the women are bad and they don't get men and we got to go back to a more patriarchal society where men can get with women. Yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? Like most folks don't want that, but if you're spending a majority of your time playing video games, not going outside, not taking care of yourself, not getting to know people, it will position you to, be someone that fits that demographic, unfortunately. And I think you should wait until marriage to have sex. I think that's the optimal environment for you to experience that. However, I think this entire community is spreading and there's a lot of hostility towards men. And people would say this is where this is why an Andrew Tate or Sneeko strikes a chord with certain types of men.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they could be that, they could live vicariously through these big over-the-top personalities.
Yeah. That the reason why I'm like not answering right away because it just something kind of clicked in my head that does make sense because they vicariously live through confident men who are good looking, who whatever and
have
it's like,
status, have fitness.
status, and think the same way they do. Like, oh, women they don't like me, and it's like, oh yeah, well whatever. Like, and it's like, oh, like I can vicariously live through you, but then it's like those are the like no offense. But those are the people that be on the video games, that live with their moms, and in a way, living with your parents is not bad. But I'm saying like living with their moms in a codependency kind of situation that don't want to branch out, that don't want to be free, that don't want to like experience life in a different way than what they've known growing up. You know what I'm saying? And that gives them the confidence to stay the way they are and not like want to change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but it's also like. It comes from a desire to not change. Like that's what it really is. Because I remember like some of the weird kids in school, and that's what I think of when I think of people who are incels, like the weirdos and the kids that sat at the front of the bus kind of vibes. It's like, oh, girls, like they'll try to like, oh man, this is gonna be great. they try to box out of their league, like so. They'll like in a way of like, oh, they'll like the prettiest girl in school. And it's like, I'm gonna write her a letter and I'm gonna tell her and confess my love for her and she's gonna love me. And it's like, boom, that doesn't happen because you're a weirdo. and it's like, bro, and then they're like, oh well, not F women, but it's like, oh well, whatever, like girls, whatever, man, like this is why I don't talk to girls. And it's like, bro, if
girls don't get it.
Like, yeah, I don't like that. But then, do you remember that show Made? You remember that show Made on MTV? Oh, I want to be made into
a yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
A lot of those episodes where I want to be made into a not a player, but like a ladies man.
And then rise of the pickup
artist.
artist.
Used to be the nerds, like the dudes that were weird that played like D&D and stuff like that. They would be like, oh, I want to be made into a ladies man because none of the girls take me serious. And what would happen that they would get the girl they want or whatever, they would change their look, gain confidence, go to the gym, and do all these different things, bro. Like they lack the confidence, they lack the intuition to go after. I want to work out, yo. Like maybe there is something. Maybe I should try to fix the way I dress. Like still be you. Don't follow a trend, but like maybe hey, like if you're in high school or you just got to college, like oh maybe something I'm doing is wrong. Maybe I should adjust. Cause like remember like in 90s sitcoms, like there used to be a kid with glasses that was nerdy, like Steve Urkel, and all he did was take his glasses off, get a haircut, and change the way he dressed. Same person.
Stefan Urkel.
Exactly, Stefan Urkel. All he did was take his glasses off, change his clothes. Oh my God, he's the sexiest man alive. It's just confidence, look, and presentation.
That's good. My advice, and this may sound wild, and you could push back on this, guys, in the comment section. My advice to women
would be
you guys saw Michael saying that girl, she ain't even that bad, right? A lot of women also will have very high expectations. And I think we all kind of, will want someone who is a couple notches above them. And that's not fair either.
And it said that Simeon blessed God.